This is Drive Mumbai with Erica.
Radio 1.
Welcome right back. It's Radio 1's Fit Stop on 94.3 Radio 1. We've got one of the pioneers in the fitness space right here in Mumbai City. It's Nawaz Singhania from Body Art Fitness. Let's talk about the right body type. And my goodness, our perception of the right body type, especially in the case of women, has changed through history. You had those plump, full-bodied Grecian goddesses. You had the Italian Renaissance woman, and you had the Victorian beauties, and so on and so forth, down to, the 90s, the heroin chic of the 90s. And today, women are fit, and they're talking about thigh gaps and whatnot. So perceptions of body types and the right body type, what do you think, in your opinion, is the right body type?
Erica, women in their mind just want to be skinny and they think that's sexy. You ask any of the guys, it's totally not. Having the figure of a beanpole is just most unattractive. Being fit and being sexy is about, yes, being skinny in the places that you need to be skinny in, but also stacked in the places that you need to be stacked in.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's about the curves, it's about feminism, and you have to have a healthy balance of the two.
Right. So would you reckon Kim Kardashian's curves are acceptable, or is it like a bit OTT? Feel free to comment. We won't judge you.
Well, what can I say? It's a bit much for me. Let's just leave it at that.
I know, my goodness. The things she does with that body, amazing. So curves like Kim Kardashian is not entirely appropriate, would you think?
It's just not my cup of tea. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay. I think this should have been a question for the hot-blooded male in our Radio 1 studios. Motivation, like you mentioned earlier, is really hard to come by, especially for someone like me when I'm working long hours and I feel like, everyone's taken a part of me, by the end of which I have no energy, or so I think, and I lose motivation. So give us a Fitspiration mantra.
Well, Erica, the thing is that there's no such thing as trying. There is either doing or not doing. So when we want to try and we couldn't do it, the point is that excuses never burnt any calories. If you think you're worth it, you'll do it. If you don't think you're worth it, you'll find excuses not to do it. It's really that simple. It goes back to your own deep motivation, which is a topic for another day. It's a very intense topic. It's very important, but it's too exhaustive to be a topic for today.
Okay, so it's actually also training your mind. It's mental over physical.
Totally, because your body won't go anywhere that your mind won't push it.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to be there bright and early tomorrow and working my wiggly bits off.
This is Drive Mumbai with Erica.
Radio 1.
Let's come to dieting. Oh my goodness. I mean, we've been hit by all kinds of diets right through the years. The most ridiculous diet that you've heard of?
The most ridiculous diet I've heard of is the word diet itself. It firstly tells you you're in jail. It tells you you're not good enough. You are too overweight, you're not ideal, and that is why you need to diet. It damages psychologically and otherwise your self-esteem, your ego. It's damaging emotionally, mentally, psychologically. It's not on. We as fitness professionals have a greater duty to our people, to our members who, entrust themselves in our care to make sure that we look at them holistically. We cannot just take the physical out of everything else.
Right.
We still have to deal with the mental, emotional, psychological aspect of you as well.
Right.
So diet is just a horrible word. What's important is eating right, in the right balance, at the right time, in the right quantity. And our form of what you call diet, I'd rather say nutrition, is about giving you more of the right stuff to eat rather than telling you what ideally should not be eaten.
Right.
Because we need you to be in plenty, not in lack. The word diet is in lack.
So you're definitely not one for diets.
No.
For someone like me and my body type, would there be any specific food groups that you'd ask me to avoid?
No, none at all. If you wanted to eat your biryanis, your dosas, your chaats, your everything, I would tell you eat all of it. But what I would ask you to do is just change the ingredients that you're making it from. That's all.
And then
you can enjoy it all.
Right.
You should.
Okay, and I do.
Great.
Sometimes a little bit more than I should.
But have you swapped the ingredients yet?
Not yet.
Tiny detail.
Yeah. Plus, I got to burn the fat. Burn, baby, burn. That's how it works.
We'll be doing that together.
Okay. Speaking of working out then, how does one exercise smart? Because I know people who hit the gym every day and they're doing like 20 reps or 30 reps or some ridiculous number and, still have no difference on their body profile. profile. So exercising smart, how important is that?
It's very important. I mean, when you're running into the gym and you're exercising anything more than an hour a day, it's a waste of your time. You're not getting what you want out of it, and you're possibly injuring yourself. You're going beyond your limits. It's really not smart, whatever. The sort of people who compromise their health because of fitness, I just want to get my hands around their neck and wring their necks. I mean, really, what is that all about? How can you even do that? The two are very, very
Correlated.
hand in glove. Absolutely.
Right.
And the whole point of improving your fitness level is to improve your health, not,
The other way
compromise
around.
it.
Okay, I mean, and that, like you mentioned, again, becomes mental issue, where you have to deal with your mental state of mind as well, and how you perceive your body and perceive yourself. Because a woman, I know a fair few people who inevitably in the course of conversation will eventually come down to, oh my God, you're looking so skinny. It's like, what? Can we talk about something else? Can we talk about demonetization or something? But, it's the conversations revolve around
Maybe
that.
they got skinny because of demonetization.
Yes, that is true as well.
Give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe.
I will. We're going to be right back to talk some more. This is Radio 1's Fit Stop on 94.3 Radio 1.